Hello there, it's Friday afternoon, I'm up in the hills. I hadn't planned for a camp this weekend because the wife's got various do's on for Christmas, the weekend and that. But I had my stuff packed just in case, and she got home from work nice and early today. So I'm out. Well, hey! I'm out. I've only come up to some local hills. I'm trying a super light camp. Would you believe I'm on 9.1 kilos, and that's with me water. And that's it's going to keep me warm enough. We'll go through the kit later, but I'm out. You'll know where I am, look, if I turn it round. To the path. Anybody that knows will know, and if you don't know, you'll never know. Honestly, the conditions, it's 5 degrees in the car, but the wind, obviously we've got the high winds, they come in last night, didn't they? And the high winds are due to stop at tea time tonight. So I've just got to battle through this, but it's raining on and off and it's quite heavy, quite wintry as well. But I'm so much looking forward to this. You've got to grab your chances when you can. Because if you wait, thinking you'll wait for a weather window, summers will turn up and you won't get out. And it's so easy in this time, it's so easy at this time of the year to just think, oh, I'll wait for a better day. Because it doesn't take much encouragement to stop at home in this weather. But I've come to the conclusion I've just got to grab the chances when I can. Anyway, we'll be discussing things later. You know, I haven't actually visited these rocks in the whole of 2025. And I've forgotten just how nice all these formations are. It's a beautiful place, it really is. It's stunning. Just look at the way the rain is sheeting across. Dear me, it's absolutely blowing a gale. I'll do a quick video on the top here because I'm going to have to get under a tarp in a minute. The conditions have closed in ridiculously. They're lovely hills, aren't they? Lovely rocks. Can't believe there's still snow up there. Right, let's go and get pitched. Right, let's have a look at the view. It's a stunning place, isn't it? Looking down to Rothbury. There's the old pitch. I'm just next to these rocks. Lovely, isn't it? Bit of snow on the hill up there. I'm using asymmetrical Holden. I've got a walking pole this side as a foot lifter for the foot end. Three pegs along the back. Peg in this corner. That corner's pegged up high there to give me a bit of windbreak. Then I've got a walking pole upside down and that holds the head end up. Inside I've got the MLD solar vent Bivy because it's light. I've got my Rab 400 sleeping bag, the Big Agnes SL winter mat, X-Ped pillow, and rather than down trousers I've got my smart wool leggings. I've got my down jacket on because it's cold. The only clothes that were in that 9.1 weight were the leggings and the waterproof trousers, but I had to put the trousers on anyway. I've got a litre of water and 2 600ml of water, Soto Windmaster. My luxury tonight was the pump, 1 pan handle, Ben's plant powered spicy lentil stew and some rice, pack of noodles, couple of nut bars, and this bag here's just got some tissues, my head torch, my glasses case in, and that's it. That was me weight. It's fantastic, so much easier travelling light. Anyway, I'm going to have a brew. I've just been up on the top there and the wind's coming from the other side. It's horrendous, but it's lovely down here. I love this spot. Camped here many times in the past. Like I was saying, I don't think I've been in here. Certainly not been here this year. I don't even think I've been here in 24. Look at that for a pitch. Just enough room, look. Just enough room. I've double pegged some of these at the back because the wind is somewhat else tonight, even down here. Look at the protection that gives you, look, eh? You know, that's easily as much protection as a tent. And I've got all the open views. To keep the weight down, I've got one of those 100 gram canisters of gas. I think a full one weighs 196. I filled that one up from a big one and it weighs 188, I think it was. So I've nearly got it full. I'm just working on lightening the load because it makes the camp so much easier on the knees. Look at that, fabulous. Hey! Right, to keep the weight down, what I'm going to do is actually measure my water out in the plastic cup. Put the lid on because I daren't spill any. And I'm just going to boil the amount I need. Yes, I was saying before, wasn't I, take the chances when it arises. I think it was last week we had that snow. I was all set to go on a camp up here actually, but I saw the snow and I realised I wouldn't get back in the morning, so I had to leave that one. And then come last weekend, the weather was a bit rough. I was doing stuff with the kids and I knew the wife had a couple of days off this last week. But of course, because the type of jobs she's got, she had to go in and sort some stuff out, do some training and that. So I didn't end up getting me camp in the week. So the motto of the story is, at this time of the year, I've just got to get out on the Friday or the Saturday. Saturdays are out the question at the minute because she's got a couple of works dues coming up. There we go, look at that boiling. It didn't even take 2 minutes, I don't think. A couple of minutes. Oh dear me, what shall I have? I think I'll just have a cup of tea this time. Nice full cup of water. I could leave the lid behind as well, couldn't I? But I think this is the way forward. Measure your water out, measure your drinks out, because normally I'd just fill that 600 ml and drink it, and then I'd make another and another. So if I do the same, I use this size, whatever it is, probably about 300 ml, and I'll have to measure it. I'll get as many brews, and I won't have to carry as much water. It's all about making things more pleasant, getting some practicing the loads ready for the longer hikes again when I'm back in the Cheviots and that. Obviously, because I use Tarp and Bivy, I have to pick me pitches and me times to camp carefully. But I just cannot use a tent. I mean, look at this. I've got all this, I've got all that view. Now you're not telling me if you're using a tent you'd have it open like that. Even if you had a Hillyberg Una or something with that big wide front, nobody keeps it rolled back all the time in case the wind catches it. Whereas with the tarp I can set it up and I'm virtually confident it's going to stay in place. And if it doesn't, I'm in the bivvy, so who cares? This is fabulous. I'm so glad I'm out. Wahey! I think that's the third wahey I've done today. Because I'm chuffed. I'm absolutely chuffed. I was thinking about things to do on the camp, and my good friend Graham, he said, why don't you see how light you can go? I'm thinking, that's a good idea, that is, Graham. I'm going to give it a go. And that's what I've done. I'm going to sell some kit, and I've ordered a really light rucksack, 600 and something grams. I'll have to see what it's like. Apparently it can take up to 13.5 kilos. which is more than what I carry in the winter anyway, so I'll see what that's like. That's actually due to arrive this afternoon between 3:30 and 4:30, but obviously I'm up here. I'm actually out enjoying myself, having a brew with a view. Hey! I think I'm so deprived of camps, partly through my own choice and secondly for just circumstances. I'm just over the moon to be out. It's never a good time of the year, is it? Because you look at the weather and it's so easy just not to do it. It's so easy. But when I'm out, I absolutely, this is me. This is what I want to do. I just love it. Chilling out, clearing the mind, relaxing, looking at the views, having the brews. Looking at the views, having the brews. How about that? No, I love it. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. I'm going to have my tea in a bit. Hello there. Right, I've just had my final brew of the night. I've had some noodles. I'm nice and warm. The rain's coming down somewhat terrible. The wind's up, but I'm lovely and toasty in the bivvy. I'm going to get my jacket off in a minute and get myself settled in. I've had a good night, just chilling. Really enjoyed it. There's some other campers further along on the hill. I can hear a lot of talking. I'm surprised it's like a quarter of a mile away, but sound must carry. It's the first time ever I've had anybody else on these hills while I've been here. Obviously wild camping's getting popular. No surprise there because it's so enjoyable. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. 7 o'clock. Can't believe it. 7 o'clock. I never sleep that late. Mind you, I was woke up in the night a fair bit with the rain. Only a couple of times, but then I woke up cold. I had to put my coat on. It really was cold last night. I think the time has come for me for the 1100 sleeping bag. I'm using my head torch to light myself up. I didn't bring that square light I use. Big mistake. It's far handier to have the light attached to the camera. But not to worry. Right, I'm going to get up and get packed up. There we go. Leave no trace, no mess. Just a bit of flat grass, as always. I love this spot with the rocks. We'll have a look now. It's just starting to get light, look. There's the sun coming up. Really cold. There's a look down towards Rothbury this morning. The sun was going to have a peep out, but there's too many clouds, look. Should see the car park soon. There it is. There's only my car and one other there, look. Well, nearly back at the car now. What a fantastic camp I've had. I've really enjoyed that. My rucksack's falling off my shoulder. Hang on. Well, nearly back at the car now. What a fantastic camp I've had. I've gone ultralight in the cold weather and I've been really comfortable. There's only one error made. I didn't have enough water for a tea this morning, or a coffee, but I'd saved enough water just to take some tablets. So that's okay. The mistake I made there, I forgot that the rice needed a bit of water and also the noodles needed some water, so I lost a brew doing that. But I wasn't going to go without last night. I went to bed nice and warm on a nice bedtime brew, knowing full well I'd have a bit of water for this morning. I'm literally 20 minutes from the car, half an hour to the car, and then it's just a quick 25-minute drive home where I'll stock up on coffees and porridge. It's been great. Ultralight sleeping bag for the winter, fine, 400 weight. I just had a shirt on. I woke up in the night cold, so I put my down jacket on, which obviously brings the sleeping bag up a notch. I didn't need me down trousers. I had those wool leggings and they were sufficient in the sleeping bag. I've got that nice ultralight rucksack when I got home this morning. That came yesterday. That came. So I'll be trying some new loads out. And I'm going to be out hopefully midweek, if not Friday or Saturday. I can't. What I've also learned is I can't not go out on a Friday or a Saturday, even if the weather's bad, assuming I can go out midweek, because it doesn't always go to plan and then you miss a camp. So I won't be making that mistake again. Grab me chances when I can, because although it was miserable and I didn't actually like leaving the house, I've really enjoyed the camp. I love it. So if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and mainly subscribe and leave a comment. Because the amount of viewers I've got, I don't get. The amount of subscribers I don't get half as many comments as what I would like. I get all the regulars obviously, and it's much appreciated, but I really do like the comments. It's like a bit of interaction on your camping, isn't it? Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Over and out. Goodbye, and it's good morning.